Hello and welcome back to my scrap room. My name is Jennifer Perry, and today we're going to be working out of the Holiday Expressions catalog. This catalog is available from September 1st until December 31st, and we are going to be working on the bonus cards that come with the Oh What Fun workshop kit. Now we just finished doing the cutting, and this time the cutting video includes the workshop cuts and the card cuts. It's going to be under Oh What Fun layouts and card cutting guide, or bonus card cutting guide. So that's where you're going to find that. So if you need to see how to cut the cards, hop over there real fast, watch that, and then pop back over here and we'll start the assembly. So I always, whenever I'm doing my cutting, I have these little iris boxes that I mark 4, 5, and 6, and as I'm cutting I pop the boxes. I pop everything into the boxes so nothing gets, or hopefully nothing gets in the wrong spot. But I'm human, so you never know. And I'm doing a couple of changes to these cards. The first change is I'm not going to be using the twine for card 4. I'm going to be using this little bow. It's a thin cut, a close to my heart thin cut die that it's retired. If you happen to have it, use it. If you happen to have a different brand of bow, use it. Or go ahead and use the twine. All you're doing with the twine is making a bow. So I've made that change. And then the other thing that I did is I stamped the image, I embossed the image to give it a little more shine, and then I used my thin cuts to cut them out. I did not show you how to do that part this time because we've done it the last couple of card kits and I didn't want to bore you. So if you happen to know how to do that, you're right where you think you need to be, go ahead and do that. If not, I have a couple of videos on how to emboss, and those would be very simple to go back and reference. So the first thing we're going to do is grab, I'm going to go ahead and use this. If you watch the shaker card video, these are the little foam squares that were left over from the shaker card video. And then I'm going to grab my score tape. Or not. I don't have it over here. Okay, it doesn't get used this time. So we'll go ahead and use my Tombow. And I'm debating... Nope, I'm not going to use it this time. I was debating on using shimmer trim on this card also, but I think I'm going to wait because I also have the bows. So the first thing we're going to do... I put them in layout too. They're supposed to go in card 4. So if you were watching that video, your cuts go in layout, or go in card 4, not layout 2. See, I do that every time. Something ends up in the wrong bucket every time, but at least it's not everything in the wrong bucket. So I've gone ahead and stamped my name on the back. I've also learned how to emboss my name on the back at the same time, just using the archival ink. I stamp it with the archival ink, and then I very quickly put clear embossing powder over it and heat set it. No Versamark needed. Then we're going to do this piece. These are very quick to put together once the cutting is done. The cutting didn't take any time this time. And then I'm going to take, yes, that is going to be gorgeous. Alright. So before I do that, I'm going to stamp the small tree in Pixie. Get my microfiber towel because I just rubbed that on my leg and it needs to be on my towel. And this is our stamp cleaner. I just decant it into a smaller bottle so I don't lose it on my desk. So Pixie ink. Okay, close this so it doesn't get my finger. I'm going to clean the stamp real fast, just so it doesn't end up on my finger. And then I'm going to do, I may have to just use liquid glass. Yep, I'm going to use liquid glass. So, I've got my liquid glass. I'm just going to tiny bit. This dries completely clear. Then we're going to do this Christmas tree, and I'm going to do a few foam squares on it. Just like that. Then we're going to take our raspberry and the Merry Christmas sentiment, we're going to pull our pixie back out. Let's work smarter, not harder, shall we? I was going to put some sparkles here, and I was like, nope, that would clash with the bow. So sometimes you have to know when to stop. So let me keep going on the next one. So for card 5, I'm going to pull out all the pieces. For this one, I am going to use some shimmer. No, I'm not. I'm going to use the bow. That's right. Well, do I want the bow or do I want the shimmer trim? Oh, I remembered what I was going to do the bow with. Okay. No, that's not going to look right. We're going to use the shimmer trim. Bows are for extras. Okay, so for card 5, we're going to separate everything out. And then I'm also going to be using shimmer trim on this one. Okay, so for the first one, it does not go all the way to the bottom. Then the next piece. And I cut it too long. That's an easy fix. And then the next piece. And the shimmer trim I'm adding. That's not a you add, that's just a me add. Because I think it needs a bit of sparkle. If you would like to add it, you can. Perfect. Now, for the next thing we're doing, I just need a small piece of scratch paper. The Clover ink. Just like that. Put that aside because we will need it again. And then we need just our foam tape. Give me just a moment, I can show you. The embossing really makes a huge difference. So can you see just that little bit of shine? And I think I'm going to go ahead I wouldn't be able to get it in there. Okay. I was thinking I was going to go ahead and stamp Merry Christmas right there, but I don't think I can get it in. So we'll leave it as is. This is how it's supposed to be, minus the shimmer trim on the bottom. So let's do number 2. And there we go. That is card number 5. And again, I've got my name on the back of it. I've had a few people ask me where I had the name made from. I went on eBay and just typed in custom rubber stamp, and a whole bunch of companies came up. This particular one that I had made came out of, I believe, Thailand, and it took probably 2 weeks to get to me. I was okay with that. And it turned out beautiful. I think I spent $12. That included the shipping. And it is an unmounted stamp. I specified unmounted stamp, and I just stuck it on one of my clear blocks. I have a, I've got multiples of clear blocks, and I just picked out the one that was looking the gnarliest after all of these years, and I permanently attached it to my clear block. So, got my cards ready. 1, 2, 3. I'm adding a bow on this one instead of the twine. Okay. Okay. What the heck? Oh, it goes all the way across. Okay. Like, there is no possible way I cut that wrong. All the way across. Oh, stuck them in the wrong bin. And then I want the bow. Do I want it there? Yeah, I want it up there. Okay. Tell you what, since I put this tip on my liquid glass bottle, it has made using my liquid glass much, much easier. It is just, it's from Scrap Perfect. It's called the No Clog Writing Cap. And I picked it up from Amazon. I will try to find the link and link it below. I know that it's in some of my other videos, so if you need to, if I can't find it this time, you can always search back in some of my other videos, because I've linked it a few times. Now, on the original card, Santa is right here. I'm going to scoot Santa over. I'm actually going to scoot him up some, because I want the bow there. This card, it looked like it just needed a little sparkle, so I'm adding Santa right there. I'm going to do a couple of pop dots. Where's his head? Right there, okay. Just do a couple of pop dots. I seem to be in a sparkle mood. I have embossed everything lately that has not been nailed down. I'm adding sparkle to things that, close to my heart, says, you know, isn't a sparkle there. But I'm like, you know what? It's my design. Or not my design, but it's my card. So I've been adding sparkles all over the place. And then we're just going to add a dot of glue and put that right like that. So one dot, two dot. Hold that down for just a moment. Give it a second to do its thing. And there is card, am I on 6 already? I'm on 6 already, card 6. So let's keep going. We're going to set him aside because he's a little wet. And in no time at all, there are our Christmas cards out of the Oh What Fun paper pack. Again, we get 2 cards of each design, so you made 6 cards very quickly, very quickly, and I just added a little bit of extra sparkle to each one of them. If you enjoyed this workshop, please let me know down in the comments below. Until next time, I know you have 101 different things you could be doing right now, and I am very thankful that you spent your time with me. Thank you. Bye-bye.